My heartbeat increased, and I clenched my fists in excitement as the wheels of the airplane screeched against the snow-covered runway. It was the first time I had ever seen snow. Everything was white, and there was a sense of serenity as the John F. Kennedy airport lights softly glistened off of the snow. I had just left a land and its culture for a completely different one. Little did I know that this change would play a major part concerning my growth as an individual and equip me with all I need to take on this life. My name is Rufus Samuel, and this is my life story. I was 12 years old when my family and I moved to America. Prior to moving, I was born and brought up in the Middle Eastern country of Qatar. I lived in Qatar for 11 years, and for this reason, this country is very close to my heart. Qatar's wealth is evident in the country's ability to transform a desert into an artificial garden of sorts. I remember finding the greatest joy in walking on the beach or resting under a palm tree to escape the scorching rays of the desert sun. My sister and I would watch Qataris as they went about their day, speaking to one another in an alluring and mysterious language. This language was Arabic, but my sister and I never learned it because it was not required of us. Because I was a non-Qatari Christian, we did not have a lot of rights. I was not allowed to attend the Qatari school, so I did not need to learn Arabic. Instead, I attended various Indian schools located in Qatar. For this reason, I stayed close to my Indian heritage while merging with the Qatari culture. I still hold on to my roots. It gives me a great sense of pride and happiness knowing that I come from a culture with a rich and magnificent history. I thought being a Christian Indian in a Muslim Middle Eastern country was culturally bearing in itself, but moving to America proved to be a bigger culture shock for me. The way I spoke and the way I carried myself gave way to the lack of culture assimilation. I remember my first day at an American school, a middle school in New Jersey. I got lost and took a while to understand how the classes were arranged. Looking back, I feel a bit embarrassed because the school really was not that big and I had no reason to get lost. I finally reached my class and my teacher handed me a sheet. I was confused because I did not know why I needed what looked like a poem. I got my answer quicker than I had expected. All the students stood up and started chanting the Pledge of Allegiance, as reluctantly as a 6-year-old asked to share his favorite toy with somebody. However, as I read the Pledge of Allegiance with the rest of the class, I felt a strong sense of belonging and unity. I knew then that I was going to enjoy a life that others could only dream of. I was in America. I prayed in my heart. I thank God for being so good to me. I thank God for giving me the opportunity to pursue the American dream. Religion is an important part of my life, especially when I lived in Qatar. Being deprived of the right to exercise any religion other than Islam certainly made me a stronger Christian than I would have been otherwise. I was born and brought up as a Christian, and I am glad that my parents had never forced it on me. I accepted Christianity through my own conscience and understanding. I have looked at a lot of religions and thoughts, and Christianity makes the most sense to me. I hope that I can be as loving as my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I try my best to be the change in the world, living and not just saying. My family plays an important part in my life as well. Without the support and guidance from my family, I would not have come this far. They have pushed me to achieve great things, to become the best I can be. Growing up, my parents would bring my sister and me together every night and teach us lessons on being morally upright and good. I'm glad they brought me up the way they did. Who knows how I would have turned out otherwise. Of my family, my grandpa George has had the greatest influence on me. He is my role model and he inspires me to be the change in this world. He works as a missionary in the Indian state of Tamil Nadu. Families here often discourage having daughters. It is shameful and even expensive to have daughters. So many families throw their daughters out onto the streets without thinking twice about it. Grandpa George takes in these girls and other unprivileged children and helps them grow. Where these kids lack parental figures, my grandfather takes on parental roles. He goes through hell for these kids. He does not keep a penny to his name. He gives everything he gets to this mission. Because of this, he even keeps from shaving too often to save money on razors and shaving creams. I think he looks like a short Indian version of Gandalf, but that's just me. Moreover, my grandfather has been sent to jail several times for claiming to be a Christian. He never looks for revenge, and he definitely does not look to improve his integrity. He loves truly, and he fully acts in accordance with this love. Regardless of the pain and shame he goes through, he finds joy in his life by helping and bringing joy to the others. It is his courage and true honor that presses me to model my life after him. I can only attempt to be half the man that he is. I found myself struggling to keep my life in order the way he has. I find myself second guessing the path I want to choose. However, I know that I have to be the best that I can be in everything that I do. By no means have I lived long enough to tell many tales of old. I have simply begun a race that I hope to finish strongly. I do not know what my future holds for me, but I know that I will try my best to be the change this world needs. I hope to be content with what this world has to offer, to be happy, love truly, and help those in need.